Hi guys!
Hi everybody!
Welcome to Chat Face. It's Wednesday, February 9th. Thanks for joining us.
February 9th. Already February 9th.
I know.
I know Monday's Valentine's Day.
Okay, so now that you know that, I love you.
What? So Sunday's Valentine's Day, and I won't get to see you on Sunday.
Oh! And it's nothing big. Like, it's totally homemade. And I spent like $2 on you guys.
Well, I wish
Hey.
I spent $2 on you guys.
Okay, not only does she do this, but I'm trying to figure out where's the camera at. But she puts hearts. I wish we could pan to our door. She puts hearts every day, a new heart on our door with like "you are wonderful" or "you," but not just generic things. She actually thinks. And the word that describes us is something that she sees in us, and it's just, I mean, especially
It's
this
very,
week,
it's
been,
very
we
thoughtful.
love
Yes.
you. Oh, very much so.
So that's my fun for Valentine's. I do that for my kiddos, my husband, and Lori and Shell and Mike. They all do it. But Valentine's Day is a special day. It's for your girls. And so I felt like they need it. And then like yours, they're both like looking to the side, so you can like put it next to you.
Oh, yeah, because
This is in case I want to practice to seeing the picture.
But it's also the front too.
What?
You can tag.
You are that bomb.
you are the bomb. You're the bomb.
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
What did you send me the other day with like a sad?
Oh my gosh, I found it on Facebook and it said, watch out if you get text from me if it's about canned meat. It's spam.
I didn't even get it at first. I didn't get it at first, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh, that's funny. You've been spammed. And then that's, oh my gosh, somebody said something like that. I just now got it. You've been spammed. It was like canned meat. I was like, okay, whatever. I know I just can't stop looking.
See, if he met me in person, this is how he would be looking.
He would be smiling.
I'm still
and
waiting
saying, come
for
dance with me. My what is it called? Fantasies are of him taking me by the hand and doing the dance from Dirty Dancing. He's the only person that could listen.
I was gonna say he's tall enough, so like the height wise,
I
if it was
know.
crazy, you'd be
Yeah.
powering him.
I would crush him. I would
Okay.
crush him like a
The way the
pancake.
rock works out, he could
listen.
definitely.
I don't call him the Rock. I call him Dwayne.
Oh,
Dwayne.
well, Dwayne.
Yeah.
So Jason, Justin, Dwayne, come visit us.
Yeah. We won't turn you away.
Nope, you could be a special guest on our show.
Heck yeah.
And you know what? You wouldn't even. We'll just work around your schedule.
Exactly. We'll film it anytime.
Yeah. Anywhere. Just fly us out there and.
Yeah, fly us out there because you'll never fit in this office.
Chat face trip.
and watch the center while we go and do a special
There we
interview
go.
and hang out and
That's good.
just saying.
Today is National Read in the Bathtub Day.
I don't have a bathtub anymore.
Well, I have a tub, but I don't ever read in the bathtub.
You know what would be my luck if I read in the bathtub? I'd drop it.
In the water.
Yeah, and then it'd be all wet.
It'd be a library book too.
Oh,
And
and
you
speaking
have to
of
pay for it.
reading,
We both finished the book club book.
I'm
Have you
reading
guys
it on
done
my
it?
trip. I'm
Yeah.
taking a trip this week, so.
I liked it. I did like splashing that juice everywhere.
Apparently I haven't drank out of a seed cup.
She was just getting really excited thinking about doing an interview with Dwayne.
I was.
Actually, with the Dirty Dancing.
Dreams do come true. That's what they say.
But it was okay. I liked it. I liked the story and how it ended. It was good. But she was very descriptive in some parts.
Overly.
Descriptive isn't, it's not a way that really gave much
If you're describing something, I feel like it needs to be relevant
To the story.
Right.
Yeah.
If you buy it.
Yeah, and so it was a good book, though. I mean, and it's a short book, so really.
Well, and flipping through it, we made the discovery that it would make a great play. Yes, it would, because there were scenes and the dialogue was more in a play. I mean, there wasn't a lot of depth to the characters, like you were saying, but so you needed the actor to bring the depth to the characters.
It would be.
It would make a great play, I think. I'm going to read the whole thing through and keep that in mind. Yeah.
You want to do a book play?
Or, actually, I wonder if there is a screenplay for it. That'd be something great for the Warehouse. Yep, Warehouse Theater. So.
Speaking of Capitol Theater, really quick, do you guys know about they had? Cool. There was a guy. You don't remember this? But they have these speakers and they're called town halls.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ashton had mentioned. Well, we were watching the movie 127 Hours, where he gets his arm stuck and he's got to cut his arm off to get.
Oh, where he's in the canyon?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay, so
we
were watching that.
That's a true story.
Yeah, so Ashton, we fast forwarded through the chopping and arm off. I just didn't want to see that. And I didn't want to watch it. Yeah.
I never watched the movie just because I don't want to see that.
We just fast forward. It's good. But the guy, the real life guy, is coming to Yakima speaking at a town hall. So Ashton, one of the classes at the high school, which he's not in this class and he can't go to this, they get to go watch it. Oh, so I know.
Isn't it open to the public?
So you can buy tickets, but you have to buy the whole season. And then there's some other chicks, and I'm like, I don't really want to go listen to them. No offense. I mean, they're probably good. It's
I can't believe they don't have.
So you can't just get one.
So you have to have the
Yes.
whole town hall.
I would like to go listen to him, but you can't just buy one. But I thought, how cool is that he's coming?
That is cool.
Here to town, and
but I can't believe that you can't buy a single ticket. Like you have to buy a
you gotta buy, because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was here, and I thought that might be a good one.
Yeah, I would think.
And then this guy, and
is there limited? I mean, is it at the Capitol or is it at the theater at Fourth, which is
I
behind
don't
the Capitol?
really know. I think it might be at the other one, but the Capitol sold the tickets.
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
how it usually goes.
But, yeah, and then he's got his book, which might be good for book club. I don't know, but probably not. But it's called Between a Rock and a Hard Place or something like that.
That's kind of gross.
But I'm like,
I mean, really.
She digresses and things to do.
I really thought it would be cool.
No, the juice isn't gross. It's the title of his book.
I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. You'd have to Google it. But
I mean, I guess you'd have to have a sense of humor, not at the time, but later on.
So, okay, so there's that. Then I'm talking to Jackson's dad, Terry, and he was telling me there was this kid that he went to school with, and he went up logging, doing something by himself, went to go fix something, and I think it was something fell down on his arm and it latched, and he was by himself up in the woods. You know, I mean, even if you had a cell phone, you don't have cell phone service outside of up there. He got a hold of a CB antenna and like gnawed his arm off basically to get out of there, and he's still alive and doesn't have an arm now. But is that not crazy? The will to survive. Can you even imagine?
No.
Okay.
No. More
I don't want to think about
don't go anywhere by yourself.
That is exactly the moral of the story. You don't go
with three
places,
people always,
or let them know when you're going.
And
when you're expected to come back, and that way, if you're
and
not
your
back,
coordinates are put a beeper on you.
Safety first.
You know, that's the one reason that I love those, and I wish I could afford one, maybe someday on my wish list, but those, is it iWatches? The ones that call 911?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, both of those times, the guy, they were both men, figures, off on their own, you know, with nobody, and then gets in a situation where they are, the one guy fell off his bike and was damaged, and so the watch called 911 and gave the coordinates.
See?
Yeah, and the other one was paddling out to sea because the current took him out and he couldn't get back in, so he called on his iWatch, smartwatch,
I
iWatch.
have a Apple Watch, but
Apple Watch, that's it, but the newer ones have that where they'll call 911 if there's no response, and give the coordinates to where you're at. And it's like a
Oh.
beacon, it continues to do this.
that's a good idea.
It's an excellent idea.
Mhm.
So far, only men have used it because only men need it, because they go by themselves.
Yep,
Places.
you should never go by yourself.
No, you
for-
should
friend.
Yeah.
Take a friend, phone a friend. Anyway,
So Friday's National Latte Day. And you know what? I love you guys a whole lot.
oh,
No, you're just killing me. Lori's like, you're so cute. And I'm like, oh, you're killing me over here.
killing me small.
Oh my gosh, I'm just thinking that.
What's that movie?
What is
It's
it?
that
Sandlot.
Yes, thank you. This
The
is a good
Sandlot.
baseball.
Is that where that's from?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're killing me small.
That movie has been on, but I really never paid attention to it while it was on. I'm sorry.
What is wrong with you?
That's got the slobber dog, right?
Yep.
That he's the baseball.
Yes.
Yeah.
And James Earl Jones,
Aren't there
which
just,
we spoke about last time.
there's just some movies though that you'll put on, but you just don't watch, but they're on? There's just
I
some
remember
movies
watching
I
that
don't
as a little
fit in.
girl. Watching that
Oh,
movie.
we've watched, I don't know how many times we've watched that. That is one of our
Yeah,
favorites.
no,
That and
I've
Tombstone.
never sat and watched. It's been on the TV, but I've never sat down
And
and actually watched it.
So you're killing me smalls is from that, and then if something's taking a long time, people will be like, forever.
Ever. That's also from Sandlot.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Forever.
I am not
All
gonna
you
lie.
picture are those big black glasses and those big buck teeth. Forever.
Okay, when you're saying you're killing me, Smalls, I always think of the Notorious B.I.G.
You're so good.
Nothing
Nothing to do with it.
I
You know,
have no
some people
idea.
may think that we all have the same personality, but we do not. We do not.
Even though they all, mix us up. I'm Michelle most
Gangsta.
No, just kidding. I am so not gangster.
with your true dad.
I don't even know where I
She
got
does do
that.
that a lot.
A
I've noticed that.
lot. Yeah. She got me saying it.
I know you noticed.
Yeah. I even texted it once. TRU space DAT.
True dad.
And I got a question, and I got a question mark back. Huh? What? It's like, true that.
You did that the other day when we
Yeah,
were having
true
our
that.
conversation.
Yeah, she got me hooked. Hooked on the true that.
Homegirl's throwing it down.
And the other thing which drives Al crazy, but then he hears other people saying it too, is, right?
Mhm.
A lot of people say that, even on TV now.
Yeah.
He does not like that.
I think that's most of my stuff to you. Like, we'll be having conversations.
Oh,
back.
you do. You
I
say
do
right.
right, and it's question mark, exclamation, question mark.
Do you know where we all got it from though? Tatiana. She was the first
She
white
does
girl
say that.
all the time. Yeah, that was the first
So
time.
thanks, Tatiana.
We'll never forget you.
She's not
Right?
going anywhere.
Hey.
Right?
I thought y'all would say it at the same time.
She does say y'all. Doesn't she say? She says no.
She
You say
used
y'all, but
y'all.
no,
Y'all.
she says it like I don't know,
Y'all.
homegirl.
Oh.
She's
Homegirl,
got a
y'all.
little like yeah.
Yeah? Yeah?
She's just got that little
She goes that
when she talks
She is sassy.
in a
sassy
good
and-
way though.
yeah,
yeah,
she's
Sassy
sassy
in a
and
fun
sassy.
way. Yeah.
Sassy in
Yeah,
a friendly way, not
Yeah.
like sassy like I'm gonna.
Well, she's got the
sleep with.
coolest name, Tatiana.
Yep.
I mean, how many nicknames could you come out of that?
A lot.
Kai, Yanni.
Yeah.
Yawn.
We love you, Tatiana.
We do.
Don't ever go anywhere.
No. Don't. You've been warned. What music we got for today?
So other holidays to go over. Valentine's Day is Sunday, and it's also Super Bowl Sunday.
It is.
It is?
I'll be in San Diego.
I don't even know who's playing.
Oh, no, I know, and I don't.
You do?
The Bengals and the Rams.
That's right.
But pay attention to baseball, that's it. And then there might not even be a season of baseball. That's like just disheartened by all of this.
You know what's really funny is that because we had a trip going out for the, what's it called, spring training.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we heard about, you know, the upheaval with the players and the strikes, whatever, and then never heard another thing about it.
Mhm.
Well, then about a month ago, I get a call saying, well, that trip's not going to go because of the strike. And I was like, they're still on strike? And apparently, I've had people coming in and did not know it because it's not made. I mean, the news has really hushed it.
Well,
What's up with that?
if you watch MLB News, which Matt does
Oh, I don't.
every single day, he's on it, seeing what's going on. Because I mean, like for spring training to start, that's his happiness, and so he's been watching
Uh-oh.
every day. And if it doesn't happen,
I don't think it's going to happen because the trips all
Please
got
rain on
canceled.
this parade.
I know.
I think the last time it happened was 94 or 95.
I remember
I'll have to
it.
ask
They
him.
just
Yeah.
didn't have a whole season?
Yeah, there was a
Baseball
lot of the
canceled.
season. Yeah. It's that.
And that
struck.
happened? I mean,
Yeah, they
did,
didn't
and
come
the
to an
strike-
agreement with the union and
Yeah.
everything.
And the owners, and yeah, that was the longest
so
thing.
it's the players wanting more money?
Well, basically,
Or
I
what
think
is-
what it
what-
is the owners had the players basically play for the playoffs for free. So they didn't get paid for being in the playoffs, and that's what the players wanted, is to get paid for.
Is that
playing
for
in the
this
play-
one or the one in 90 something?
This is for this one.
Oh, I think it has a lot to do with, and it's not all money because my first response was, good gravy, you make enough to
Oh my gosh, that's what I was
furnish a
thinking.
whole city for food, but it's also, I think, a matter of respect. So it's a little of both. I mean, you know, you never know unless it's you.
Right.
But yeah, the money in the sports gets kind of ridiculous.
It does. But the owners, you know, they have
Oh,
probably
no.
4 times as much. as
Well,
the
we're
players
the
do.
ones that give them the money.
Mhm.
I mean, we give these people a lot of money, but we're the ones that end up suffering.
Mhm.
That's what kind of lopsided. So anyway, that was my 2 cents worth, and you can all throw it in a pond if you want.
Pro sports are crazy.
We were
Yeah.
talking about that today. Just went to a baseball game. I mean, you
Oh.
go to the Mariners game, a hot dog's like $10,
Oh, I know.
and it's a
I'm-
hot dog. It's nothing on it but a hot dog.
It's a
and
wiener and a
bun.
bun. Yeah, I'm trying to get 3 Mariner games going if they ever start playing again. And I've got them lined up, but it's expensive.
Mhm.
Plus the fact getting the bus, so that's why I have to get at least 20 people, but I've got 3 days. So I'm kind of hanging in there. They're really anxious to sell some tickets. The Mariners are. It's like, well, you don't even know if there's going to be games yet. So.
Yeah,
We always wait for the $10 days.
Oh, yeah. Well, I like getting my people club seating.
Mhm.
It's nice. It's kind of private.
Oh, yeah.
You have great views. If you don't like sitting in the plastic benches, these are softer seats. And the tickets really aren't that much. I mean, the cost of the bus is the same.
Right.
Mhm.
So if you're going to pay, $159 or $139, why not pay $149 and have the nice club seating?
Right.
So
Mhm.
anyway, we'll see how that goes.
So you guys actually sit and watch the games too. I have 3
Oh,
children,
yeah.
so we're
Oh,
up and
yeah.
down
Yeah,
like
no,
20 million times. There's a play area there, and then they want to go to that side and see them
Oh.
playing over here, and they go to this side and they want to see them playing over there. Like, we don't sit still. It's maybe 30 minutes actually in a seat.
Really? Yeah, that's different for seniors.
Yeah.
And I say seniors as, young adults, older adults.
If it was Matt and I, we would probably sit there the whole time.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of fun because they have things going on. But anyway.
And then Monday is Valentine's Day.
Yay.
Do something nice for yourself.
The only thing I'm excited for is to get Jackson's little, which is the part I just love about them being small and going to school, is getting all their little goodies together.
Oh, I
Things
know.
and
We went
stuff.
shopping for him yesterday. It was
Yeah.
so cute. I was like, I haven't done this in a long time.
I know, I like
I'm stealing Michelle's idea too, because I love my boys and they've made Valentine's for everybody, but it's really hard to read the names, especially Steve, because he used yellow marker on a white background.
Oh, no.
So Michelle made labels
Mhm.
of all the kids' names to stick on the outside of the bag. Oh, which, by the way, I gotta bring you back.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And yeah, so I'm gonna do that because poor Vince and Steve are gonna be going, oh, what was this? Here, you take this.
Yeah.
Somebody opens it and they're like,
And
"How am I?"
he has special ones, like Steve has his special gal that I hear about every day.
Really?
Ruby has something to say every day.
Oh.
And then Vince and I won't mention it because he gets so embarrassed, but he put a special heart sticker around Princess Leia's.
I can remember getting those in first, second, third grade.
Oh, I loved it.
My
Mitten
special
kitten.
one was always from Gilbert Shank. Gilbert Shank, he lived in Glebe. Gilbert, if you're out, if anybody knows Gilbert Shank, he was
I
my
would
first,
laugh.
second, and third grade boyfriend. He was best friends with Steve and Phil Mayer
Mhm.
because we all went to school together out in Glebe, and I loved Gilbert Shank. I still remember where he lived, but he always had the Valentine. I know his mom probably did it, and he would like put a heart on it, or a smiley face.
I am gonna laugh
Probably
at
named
somebody
Gil
like,
now.
I know who that is.
I know who that
or
is.
It's like his wife or
Yeah.
his grandkid or something that's watching this.
Yeah,
live.
let me know. It's fun to check those things out because Gilbert probably doesn't even remember who I am because I left school in third grade for Tacoma and parts unknown. So yeah, Gilbert Shank.
No, it is fun though. And then they'll have parties on Monday, and then I just save a cereal box because Steve's making his mailbox out of a cereal box.
Oh,
for
that's
school.
cute.
Yeah,
That's
you could
cute.
make
Yeah,
your mail.
we used to have like cut out hearts.
Yeah, that's what
that
we
were
had.
glued on or stapled on the
Yeah.
edge, and they
Yeah.
sat on the front of your desk so people could walk by and put your Valentine's in.
Yep.
Of course, they didn't have it back like they do now, and sometimes I agree with everybody participate, everybody gets an award. Sometimes I don't agree with that. However, with things like Valentine's,
Everybody.
everybody should get one, and they didn't really have that back then. It
No,
was the
now they
parents,
do.
yeah, it was the parents, because I know we did. We would get a class list,
Yep.
and Mom always made sure that we had Valentine's for everybody. But there were some people that just didn't do that.
Yeah,
But-
so Jackson, that's how it is in his class. Is
Yeah.
You have to get everyone, she gave a list, and then we were talking, and he's like, well, she said, you don't have to buy them, because if you can't really afford, I
Yeah.
don't know, or you can't make it to the store, or something,
Or they're
but,
gone.
yeah, and then, he goes, and we have to make sure, she said, teacher said, we have to make sure everybody gets one, so then somebody's not sad,
Yeah.
so, you have to.
I like the way
everybody
Jackson
gets one.
said that. Somebody's not sad. Yeah, I would say.
So we'll do this teacher something special. I don't know what yet, but you can't make homemade stuff like for their parties now.
No, everything has to be prepackaged.
It
Oh,
does.
I know. I heard that.
Ashton, I would bake cupcakes and
Oh,
they'll
yeah.
have to be pre-packaged or I don't. Yeah.
Well, one of the things is like we have to bring a healthy snack instead of candy because the kids are getting candy,
So,
so they want a healthy snack. And you know how hard it is to find a prepackaged healthy snack?
where would you find
I
that?
had to buy apple slices last time.
That's what I was thinking. Apple slices or
Applesauce.
carrots in a bag, or they
Those
have
little
the
applesauces.
fruit
I
cups.
just ate one of those, fruit cups, yeah,
Well,
roll-ups.
yeah.
Roll-ups. Is that healthy? Is
Technically
fruit
not.
roll-up? It's
Because-
fruit leather.
Oh yeah, it's fruit.
And a whole lot of sugar.
Well, when I had
It's
Valentine's
real.
Day parties, it was, there's cupcakes and.
Oh, yeah,
candy
cookies.
And cookies.
You
Oh,
make
yeah,
the
you got
cookies with the
loaded up
heart.
with sugar.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess the teachers don't want to deal with that.
That's
Can
what
you
it
blame
is.
them?
No. Oh, but yeah. It's gonna be fun.
It'll be
I
fun.
enjoy it.
I'll be in San Diego.
And they gotta finish, they've got Valentine's they're making for the nursing homes, because that's one of the projects. from
Oh,
school.
that's
So they
so
gotta turn in Friday.
Well, that'll be good.
Tomorrow night, we gotta finish signing all of them, because we get tired of signing. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, we've hit our limit. Take a break, we will sign some more the next night.
That's
I'm
what
grateful I
I'm
didn't
doing.
name you Sebastian.
Don't you always think about that when you're naming your kid? Oh my God, number one, he
You
has
get
to write this
Mhm.
when he's first learning, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
he's like trying to spell his name.
I know. One of those names that has all the alphabet in it.
Mhm.
Every one of them. Yeah.
The only thing I do have to say is, so we named Vincent, but that's not his first name. That's his middle name.
Oh, that's right. What is Vincent's first name?
William. Yeah.
So every time he starts a new class,
Oh.
they always think his name, so they have
William.
everything written under William, and we have to tell them, no, it's Vincent, and I feel so bad for the teacher that they have to change
That's
it.
how my brother Joe was, because he was William Joseph,
Mhm.
and he went by Joey, still to this day. So now he's, I think it's legally done, but it's W. Joseph.
Mhm.
And goes by Joe. But same thing. Start of school was always William or Billy. No.
Usually though, they have like a thing when you fill it out at the beginning of the year, what they want to be called on there.
Yeah.
On their official
that's right.
school,
But it's
yeah.
after when you start, like, sometimes they already have stuff written on their desk waiting for them with on their first
Oh,
day.
yeah.
Oh.
So,
Speaking of school, so they built a new John Campbell out in Gila, and then they're tearing, I don't know if it's tore down, but you can get a brick sometimes for, I guess, remembering it. But the old school is like getting all tore down out
John
there.
Campbell.
It's weird. It's the new one is
been there
huge.
forever.
I know, and then it's getting all tore down, and I was kind of like, well, it's cooler getting a new school, but it's
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of
It's
kind
new.
of sad.
Because they
It's
got the new
old.
high school, then they got the new middle school or junior. That's the one Nikki went to.
And
But John Campbell's been there for,
it's the last one.
when I was in high school, it was there.
Yep, last one. Now they have the old, okay, so they got the kindergarten, and then they have the old where like the preschool was, the brick building over there. That's still there. But yeah, the John Campbell is like one of the main, like the last main schools. So. It just was a little sad.
Oh,
like
yeah.
you see it getting tore down, and you're
But
like,
was that brick building the original John Campbell? When there was just
might have been.
two schools? Yeah, I think that is the original one.
Probably. So yeah, they had a thing on there saying you come and get a brick on it between a certain time, so you know, which is kind of cool, but yeah, kind of crazy to see it. But that new school is amazing.
That's cool. Fancy.
Never had a fancy school like that.
I'll never forget driving by, they hadn't even finished it yet, the Sela School, high school. And Nikki and I had a foster son at the time, were going to go there when the school started, and they were just finishing up. So we drove, and we had a house that we were building in Sela. So we drove past it, and I looked at it, and I said, oh my gosh, that thing looks like a Viking's fortress. And then I realized it's like, oh, it is. It's Sela Vikings. I never realized that, but it did. They built it. It does look like a Viking's fortress. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
wow.
funny.
They knew what they were doing.
Out there, it's like, oh my gosh, that town has so much like cool pride out there. It is Vikings all over.
That's the nice thing about living in a little town like that, you know, a little community. That's what I like about Boise. I like about Boise. It's not small, but it's when it's blue and gold day, everything is blue and gold.
That's right.
Blue and orange, not gold, orange. Shame on me. Boise State mom. I know. Back that up. Check that out. Gold is orange.
oh, does W voice ever?
Orange. Blue and orange. I came across an interesting article. I just interject here. Okay, so I like going in and, like you say, going down the rabbit hole. But this was right at the mouth of the rabbit hole, so I didn't get to go very far. No, I didn't. But I like things that cause controversy on internet. You know, where people are having their opinion. Like, what was that one? Was the dress gold or is it blue? And something else. Well, this one, a newly married woman received a shock when opening a wedding present from one of her closest friends. And it has left her both and the internet feeling seriously conflicted. Now, this is in Great Britain. Okay. Wedding gifts are supposed to serve as a thank you and token of good luck to the wedding couple as they embark on their life together. However, one guest instead used their gift to settle a score with the bride. Writing in a post shared to Mumsnet, that's something over there, The newly married woman explained how her close friend, in rabbit ears, handed her the envelope on her big day containing a card and something else. Her wedding card included a note that her wedding gift is those concert tickets that I had never paid her for. According to the Post, around 8 years ago, they had gone to one of those 90s band reunion concerts, and the ticket was about 120 pounds, which is about $160 each. And for some reason, I never paid her back. I assumed I completely forgot, but I never paid her. The bride said she later texted her friend to apologize for never paying her back, but insisted it was a one-off.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh.
I never not pay for anything, she wrote. I really can't remember what happened and why I didn't pay her. Even so, the note left her surprised as her friend hadn't previously mentioned it. There have been times when she has owed me things and she never once said, "Oh, you still owe me for those tickets, so call it even." The tone of the note was also unusual, and the bride described it as not jokey, not bitter, but rather a very simple message saying, in lieu of wedding gift, she was retrospectively giving me those tickets. Now, tickets, that's two, so if they're 160 each, that's a pretty good chunk of change. Some felt she chose the wrong time to bring it up. April X felt it was vindictive and certainly not very nice, especially given the amount of time that had passed.
So is the concert over with?
Yeah, it was back in the 90s.
Years ago.
So why?
Okay. That was you back then, she said, but this was not the time to bring it up. Horseradish 01, I love the names of these texters, saw it as her being passive aggressive and petty on her friend's big day. Has she been seething for 8 years rather than just asking for the money? They said, then chooses her wedding day to make a point. Oh, no, it wasn't in the 90s. It was a 90s band get together, but it was 8 years ago.
Okay.
Little Alligator also felt it was super rude if she had never actually asked for the money. A few, however, felt the woman was justified in taking what was owed to her. Coco Melon wrote, 120 pounds is a lot of money not to pay back, so I can understand her not wanting to spend more money on a gift. And 120 pounds is a generous gift, but if it's more than one, it's even more. But she could have just asked before. I'm guessing there may have been other times that in the 8 years where she mentioned you haven't paid for the tickets. It's not really the sort of thing you keep quiet for and then decide to mention it in the wedding card 8 years later. Meanwhile, others applaud the woman for having the nerve to ask for the money back. A name that I'm not can't say. That's really funny. She obviously been stewing on it for 8 years. And then so it goes back and forth, back and forth.
Right.
So my question is, would you, if somebody owed you money, would you do something like that?
No, it's just,
Or would,
I think it's kind of rude. I might not get her like if she owed me something like that, I might not get her a big gift. She might get like a $20 gift card to Target.
yeah.
I'd be happy with that.
But, right? But
But for a wedding. Yeah. That's kind of a, I mean, it obviously
bothered her.
It obviously bothered her, especially if she had asked for it a number of times and then finally just gave up. Right, but it's always been in the back of her mind. I don't know. I mean, I kind of see it as I don't know.
Okay, here's my other question.
I
Was
wouldn't
she
do
part
it.
of the wedding party?
No, she just said she was a good friend.
Okay,
A very good friend.
so here's another thing. If she was a good friend and not part of the wedding party, she's a little bit peeved about that, and that's one of the reasons she
Yeah, it
moved
could
up.
be. There might be some more. Yeah, some more.
There's probably more to the story
Right.
here. I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
And maybe she just thought that was a good idea. You know what? You owed me
We're even.
$240 if it's more than one ticket. So, hey, I'm pretty sure this might. But she obviously knew that it wasn't on her mind since she'd never paid it back.
Right.
I don't know. Might have been a little bit of a twink in there just to say, hey, by the way, yeah. But here's a couple other things that's also going around with conflict. On December 20th, 2021, a husband earned the ire of the internet after giving his wife's jewelry to his sister as a wedding gift.
Well, I guess if she didn't want
I
it.
was gonna say, did she want it though or not? And
Is she alive?
because
Is she
if it
dead?
was
Is she
nice,
divorced?
if it was really nice jewelry, like nice
Yeah.
jewelry, and like the wife didn't want it, or she said, or not in the picture,
Yeah.
then you know what, that's maybe, like, and it wasn't like, you know,
Now, if you're doing it as a fight, just
yeah,
if you're having a wife story because I'm mad at her, I'm gonna give it to my sister.
I mean, if she was cheating with the
Joe Blow
friends,
down,
or,
yeah, who knows?
We've been wrestling.
see, I've been reading, I'm thinking of the murder mystery, like, the
Yeah.
thing, but
There's a
maybe
few
there's a,
affairs
or
in the book.
maybe they're just mad, and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna show her, what her doing, just saying,
I'm just saying, there's ways to get back.
or she's just dead. I
And then
don't
there's
know.
another one where you can
I have
click
no
on
idea.
it, so you can find out the story about that one. And then another one where a bride reacted with fury to an embarrassing wedding gift, with her visible anger captured in a video that went viral.
Oh, that's
I didn't click on that
embarrassing.
yet because we were shooting, so.
You know, that would be so embarrassing, like,
Don't
you
do
have,
that to
you
somebody.
you're having this moment,
Mhm.
and then it just goes viral, and you're like, oh my gosh, I am literally all over the internet, and everybody is gonna see my moments. And you know what I think would be the worst? Just you, like, if it happened to you, getting on there, and you're like, oh my gosh, there I am. Can you even imagine?
It's more so now, because I have a story about that.
Of course you do.
I've been told not to do that anymore, but she said. Yeah. Anyway. So, and luckily there was not that big thing, but we had a big Christmas get together, and Gigi, if you're watching, you remember it well. Whole family together for Hanukkah, and we did a gift exchange at that time rather than the gift game. And so my other cousin's husband got my name. And so when I opened it up, it was scratch tickets. It was some little thing and then a bunch of scratch tickets. So I was really excited because, I mean, Ellen and I were dirt poor at this moment in time in our life. And so I was like scratching them, and I get this one, and it was, I don't know, was it 10,000? Yeah, it was $10,000, and I scratched it, and I scratched it, and I scratched it, and it was all 10,000. And
Just kidding.
I'm losing my mind. I mean, we are so excited because all of us are so excited, and I mean, it was like every problem that we had that they didn't even know about that had piled on us was going to be taken care of, and oh my word and stuff. And then their daughter goes, well, read the back, see what how do you turn it in? And she was in on it, poor little thing. And he's recording. And so I'm reading the back, and I'm reading it out loud, and it's a joke.
It's the joke one.
Oh my gosh, I thought I was going to pass out and be sick. And then my
And then it's caught
anger.
on camera.
Oh yeah, it was all caught on camera, and it was not. I don't think any of us talked to him for a long, long time after that. But had it been viral, had it been like one of those cell phone things, oh, it had been out there. I mean, you just have to watch what happens.
Like that stuff on TikTok or Reels or what?
Yeah.
I don't understand TikTok.
I don't either.
I don't either.
I don't
But
get
they
it.
put it out there, and then it goes viral, and then
Once it's on there, it
You
never
can't
comes
get it
back. No.
No.
So I can't even I can imagine on a wedding
that
day
would be
something.
horrifying.
Yeah. People need to be careful about what they record and what they put out.
Yeah. How do you think that's making somebody feel that they're
Insensitive. Anyway, yeah. So you can look those up. But I'm not going to look that one up just because I've been there. I don't want to see her being embarrassed, poor thing.
Well,
That's what I got.
I liked your story. It was fun. Bring a debate.
Yeah.
So Rana will be here Monday on Valentine's Day at 10:30 for essential oils for your cardiovascular health.
Love your heart.
Oh, that's a good. When's that one?
Monday, 10:30. And then cognition screenings. Mandy will be here on Tuesday at 9 to 11 to do cognition screenings.
We don't have that in the newsletter next time though.
Sometimes it's hard to fit
Yeah.
everything in there.
We scheduled that though after the newsletter,
We
so
did.
that you won't find this in the newsletter.
Are
But
we gonna do another one of those?
We do them every quarter.
I feel like
Okay.
I need to do that. I
And
know
then,
I'm young, but
you never know. New Peeps meet and greet will be Wednesday.
I was
So come on
hearing
up.
the rumble out there, and it sounds like that's gonna be another really good one. They were gonna bring friends and
oh
some of the
good.
drawing people or,
Good.
yeah. So that's good.
This should be a good week. Any trip update?
First trip goes out tomorrow morning, so I'll be here at 6 o'clock to get everybody ready. I'm not taking them. Linda and Linda are the Linda and Linda show. To the Northwest Flower and Garden Show over in Seattle. So we've got a bus going over there and everybody's signed up and ready to go. And then when I get back, we're going to take a group to Leavenworth for the day. I call it Christmas in February because Leavenworth is so crowded during the times that you go on the holidays. But when you go at the end of February, everything's on sale because that's the end of their fiscal year. Lights are still up. You usually get maybe a little flutter of snow. I don't know. They might still have a lot of snow
I
up
was
there.
just gonna ask that. Is there snow?
I have
Because they
not
have so much
looked.
snow that I wonder how much is up
Yeah, my
there.
sister-in-law lives up there. And it's the pictures that she sent. I think she's somewhere else right now, but it was shocking how
I
much
mean,
snow
goodness,
they
we
got.
still have snow, so I can just
Mhm.
imagine. I
Yeah.
bet they have.
Ice and snow. So anyway, that'll be fun, and I can take people on that up until the day before we go. There's, no, you just get a ride up, dropped off, do your thing, and then get a ride back. Leave the driving to the bus driver, right? And then March trip to March 19 Champagne Brunch. That one is sold out, but the waiting list is small, so you can get on that. And then off we go. My first big trip is San Antonio, 1st of April. We have a big group going on that too. That'll be fun. So
Come travel.
Come travel.
What's that on my news? We have been getting a lot for the women's shelter now, so thank you, everyone.
Yes, thank you. And some good stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. I still need to go get my stuff. But I was thinking I'd like to get like some, because I don't think we really got much, and I know it's probably an awkward, but like feminine products or like
Oh, yeah.
nail care,
Yeah.
and stuff. Because we got a lot of toothbrushes and toothpaste, which is fantastic. But
And shampoos and
I was thinking like,
Kleenex and paper towels and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah. We should do that today.
Well, there's nothing to do.
Oh,
Go then.
or tomorrow.
yeah,
Yeah, let's do tomorrow. Go and put in our donations.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, we will see you next week. And I hope you have a happy Valentine's Day and a
Yep.
happy Valentine's Day.
And a happy Valentine's Day. Gotta get them all in.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time.
bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching Chat Face with the Harman Center Girls. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. Like or share as well. Have a great day.